Namaste viewers. My name is Maya Ram. I am with Mission Kali. Today I will be interviewing someone who goes by the name of Veera. He is an ex-Christian. He will talk about his experience starting from his time growing up to the time he started to experience doubts, and then ultimately why he left. Please do listen to this man's journey. You might find inspiration. So, Veera, namaskar, and welcome to the
Namaskar.
Mission Kali channel. I just first want to ask, about your background. Where you were from, and what denomination you were raised in.
Yeah, sure. So let's beginning all this. First of all, it's a pleasure meeting with you guys. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and you're good, doing a very good job. Informing. Enlightening people about the dark side of the Christianity, how they manipulate people. Yeah, that's appreciable. I appreciate that. And before starting, I have to think about one that inspired me to live this Christianity and embrace Dharma. That is Mahadev. Mahadev, I should thank them. He found me. So it's Har Mahadev.
Har Har Mahadev.
Yeah. So my grandfather was a Christian. So my father did not convert. It was my grandfather out of his free will. No one forced him. No one persuaded him. Nothing. He just liked it and he accepted it. I hail from Telangana, state of Telangana.
Mm.
So my my grandfather was from CSI. So that's what we continued for most of my life. And in the middle, we changed to Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay, wow.
I think it's the year 2001 or 2002.
Okay. How old were you then?
Yeah, I was, let me calculate, 13 to 13 years. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay. What made your parents change over to Jehovah's Witness from CSI?
Yeah, it was my uncle's family. They persuaded us and they took some Bible classes and told that that is not right. Jehovah's Witnesses are right, and that's a masala. And they convinced my parents, and my parents accepted that and start going to Jehovah's Witnesses.
Interesting. Yeah, certainly CSI and Jehovah's Witnesses are very different.
Yep.
What did you notice that was a difference between what you were first in CSI versus when you entered Jehovah's Witnesses?
So first thing I noticed that there was no Christmas. that hurt a lot because I grew up celebrating Christmas every year with my church people and everyone, and once in a while I used to visit another grandma home. We used to celebrate there. That's the main difference. So they don't celebrate Christmas in Jehovah's Witnesses. And this is the second one. The most important thing is they don't accept Jesus as a God. They call him the Son of the God. Yeah, he's important. He plays a very important role in at the Judgment Day. In fact, he is the one who leads the 14,000 army. 14,000, the army which at the Judgment Day. On the day of the Judgment, he is gonna lead the army, heavenly army. So that's the considered. He's considered him as the important part, but never the God. That's the main difference. And they don't celebrate what other Christians celebrate, like Easter, Palm Friday, Christmas, and even birthdays. In Jehovah's Witnesses, we don't celebrate our birthday.
For this, it's very different from other sects.
Exactly. So they gave me I thought it. Now I'm thinking weird, but I was at that time I accepted it as fact. So thing is that there is only two incidents in the Bible where they celebrated birthday. You can check everything in the Bible, but you'll find only two instant where they celebrated birthday. First
Hmm.
in the Old Testament when Pharaoh of Egypt celebrated.
Oh,
Yeah, and that day someone got killed. And second one is in the New Testament, named King of Herod. I think Herod
yes, that's
celebrated
right.
birthday, and John the Baptist got killed. Remember the
Oh, yes, the story of Salome, his
yeah
daughter-in-law.
yeah John the Baptist got killed. In fact, they beheaded him.
Yes,
So they say that see on birthdays, two people got killed, only two birthdays. So it's not a good thing. So they say this. Now I laugh at it. I laugh so much at it.
yeah, yes,
Exactly.
certainly.
Yeah, that's the main thing. And the rules are very strict when it comes to Jehovah's. They will accept one time, two times, three times, and the third time they assemble, elders, and they even banish you from Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right, yes.
Yeah, that's a thing. You know, it's like 14th century Europe,
Yeah,
except killings, except that blasphemy law and everything.
yeah,
It,
sounds like it.
yeah.
What were some things that would that the elders would admonish people for, or and then outright banish them afterwards?
Yeah. First thing is the main thing is worshipping other gods. That's the main thing. That's for sure. In fact, uh, I saw one person. I think not personally, but I heard. One of the guys pointed at one guy and said, "Look, he got banished
Hmm.
from us." Yeah, I saw that, and I thought I should not get banished. That's what I thought. Can you believe this? At the age of 14, I think 14 or 15, I was afraid of getting banished.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot to think about at that
Yeah.
age.
Yep.
Yeah, but what were some other rules that could get people in trouble and banished?
Yeah, and there are two kind of banishment, permanently and temporary. Yeah, and other can include celebrating birthday. If you celebrate birthday, that's it. You get a call from your elder, or they come visit you
Hmm.
personally. So whatever these Jehovah's Witnesses, the body they sets a certain rules. So if you don't follow those rules, then you get banished or get counseled.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. How did they feel about people standing up, saying the national anthem during Republic Day and Independence Day celebrations?
So you heard about him, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it happens. I frankly speaking, I did not sing national anthem. I have
Okay.
not sung my national anthem
Oh.
because they set a rule. I thought because they inside they show a verse about our attachment is not to this earthly kingdom, but to the kingdom of God.
Hmm.
So we should not attach ourselves to the kingdoms of earth. So that's why national singing national anthem is forbidden for.
Very interesting. Because there's another verse that says, "Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's," and other Christian denominations don't seem to have a problem with it. So Jehovah's Witness is very different in that regard.
Um, yeah, but see, I think CSI has no problem with that so far
Yeah.
as I know, because yeah, but I never heard a guy banished from CSI, for singing national anthem. But in Jehovah's Witness, it's a strict rule.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And they also show us the laws that you're not required to stand up to national anthem or sing the national anthem.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'd heard about that.
I felt bad because before Jehovah's Witnesses, even though I am a Christian, I was very patriotic from the very young age. I love my India, but I love Bharat so much from the very young age. So I felt bad about it. I just want to stand, but no.
Did the Jehovah's Witnesses also have prohibitions on what medical procedures that Jehovah's Witnesses members could get? Blood.
Taking blood is forbidden because they think it's a life. The source of
think it's alive.
Body. So, taking life is not. And they, they even show an example, what's wrong with, we are not drinking blood, we are just injecting blood. So what's wrong in that? And they give you an example like, imagine a doctor prohibited you from drinking alcohol. Would you inject it? It's the same thing, right? It is getting into your body. So it's a sin.
Wow.
It's a sin. So this is the example they preach.
Okay. Yeah, it's a problem in the U.S. where the courts have had to intervene when children are being treated and their parents do not allow them to get.
So many infants and small children died because of this. I read the report.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. That happens in India too.
Yeah, I read the report.
Yeah. Now, growing up, your parents, they seemed quite devout and ended up changing to something, to a more stricter sect. Now, did they pressure you into following suit, or what would they do? How did they let you develop, I suppose?
Most of it is also the force, because my elders used to ask my parents why did not K come, why did not visit the, they don't call it the church, they call it the kingdom hall. They don't call it the place they worship. They, every week they used to gather and do the prayer. They don't call it the church. In Jehovah's Witnesses, it's called kingdom hall.
Kingdom hall.
So the elders used to ask me, why didn't your son not come to kingdom hall? And my parents used to, it's every time I used to persuade me, my parents, most of the time. And sometimes out of free will. Then later I developed it as a habit,
That you went on your own. Your parents or the elders didn't have to tell you?
Sometimes alone, even though my parents are busy or they are visiting my village.
Okay. Did your church ever host foreign missionaries from the Jehovah's Witnesses?
Foreign visits? I
foreign Jehovah's Witnesses. You did?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What would they do?
We used to have the city nearby. We used to have a grand meeting of 500 or 800 people.
Oh.
So I think twice in a year. Yes. Twice in a year, we used to have that for 3 days or 2 days or even 1 day. So I think I saw one during my days in my job. I saw foreigners. And the same thing, believe in the God, believe in the Christ, but don't accept him as a God. He's only son of God.
Now, as a Jehovah's Witnesses, were you pressured into going door to door to, to proselytize like Jehovah's Witnesses are known for doing?
I saw I saw people going door to door. They did not pressure because I was too young at the time, and I'm not young in sense of age, but in experience.
Hmm.
You got that right. So I saw 13 years going to door when I was 15.
Okay. When you were 15.
So when I was 15, I saw 13 years going door to door and preaching the message of the God. So they thought I'm not too experienced in talking with people, interacting with people.
Mm.
So they assumed that I lacked that in a bit, but they kept on counseling me, encouraging me to go to door. Yep.
Okay.
And I
How were you
I,
received?
mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, please. That's what I'm going to tell you how I felt. So it was awkward for me. I don't know why. Awkward. Little bit
Awkward.
not. I'm not. Yeah, awkward. So because I don't know why. I think people should choose. You know, that's what I felt. But that when I said, why do you have to go to door to door? I asked. My life is all about question. So
Mm.
I asked them, yeah, why we have to go to door? Uh, don't be big meetings. And one more thing, they don't have in job businesses, they don't hold big meetings like evangelists do. Remember that healing, self healing,
Mm. Yeah, they don't do that.
they heal, right? That they don't do that. They don't have whole meetings in converting people. But they hold gathering of within the circle.
Ah,
Yeah. So I asked them, why don't you hold meetings and let people come to that? They told it's not good because this is how God told us to do. Like remember when Jesus and his disciples, uh, sorry, his disciple after the death of Jesus, they went to door, town to town, preaching the message, so-called message of the God. So
mm.
that's how we do it. We don't have whole meeting, and it brings some kind of bad image to us. That told us.
Okay.
And I
What?
received. I was quite okay with that. I thought I should make myself ready for going to door and continue with the Bible study. That's what I felt. It was a dream for me to go to door.
Okay. How were you treated by people when you would go to their houses, knock on their door?
No, I did not. No, I did not go to door.
Oh, okay.
Like I
So in
said,
the end,
yeah,
did your parents go door to door?
from my mom did.
Okay. Okay. Were you ever baptized?
Yeah, that was my dream. To get baptized when I was in Jehovah's Witnesses because I believe I was doing the right thing. Rejecting other gods and not taking prasad, even going to temples or anywhere celebrating birthdays. They made me they justified it, made it justified through Bible verses, and they convinced me and everyone. Yeah, it's a right thing to do everything. You know, they don't use they use the word Hatan to literally. Hatan is a Hatan or Hatan. It's a literally word of meaning of kafir. Unbeliever
Yes,
in
heathen.
Bible. So they use that word very often. I saw in when I CSI in one CSI temple, I literally saw one pastor lashing out upon Ayappa. He was
Mm.
he was cursing Ayappa.
Oh.
Ayappa is not true God. Is evil. Is devil. They're the
Oh.
puppets. Hindu god and goddesses are the puppets of devil. The devil is playing the strings. So that's what I would see. So it's my dream to get baptized and finally take, you know, my position and going to position in the Jehovah Witnesses and going door to door, but I was never baptized.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. Yeah, after taking the, it's all start with this. When you look deep into, when you look at the, like I said, the bitter part. When you look at the bitter part of the Bible, they only sugarcoat it. But inside, when you look at inside, it's scary and it's troublesome. So I
Mm.
realized, I don't know, gut feeling. I have this gut feeling. I used to postpone it. I'll do it next year. I'll take studies and I'll do it next year, the next year. So I do that. So
Mm.
that made them uncomfortable. But I don't know, I have a gut feeling. Maybe it's a sign by Lord Shiva. You have much good future as a Sanatani ahead. So don't get baptized. It's a sign. I believe it's a sign from Mahadev, me not getting baptized. Because after baptized, it's a serious issue.
Mm.
It's a serious thing for elders when you get baptized, and they will they will lash out on you. If you do a small mistake, you're given counseling, and they teach every day. They will call you every day and ask, "What did you read? What happened? Give me update." So this was a
Mm.
thing. So I think it's a blessing from Mahadev. So no, I was never baptized.
Okay. All right. How were you told to deal with non-Christians growing up? First, while you were in CSI, and then while in Jehovah's Witnesses.
So let's accept that whatever the church may be, the view towards the non-Christians were the same. You know, they
Mm.
into non-Christian gods are false. They are
Mm.
not. They are not worthy of worship. They are the creation of so-called the devil. Satan.
Mm.
So
Yes.
that's what I feel. Yes, that's same. Whatever the church may be, you may CSI, Orthodox or Catholic Orthodox or you know what you call Mormon, Mormon or whatever
Mm.
may be, or the Methodist. Everything is the same. Has the same view towards the non-Christian. They are false. We are right. We are from the start, and they were created by Satan to mislead the people into burning into hellfire.
Hmm. That's what your church would say, but
Yeah,
what would your parents say? How would they encourage you to deal with non-Christians or
yeah.
any
That
of your?
no, they were not. My parents were good with non-Christians as well. They don't have this view. They were so cool with non-Christians. No worries. And I have so many. In fact, my only best friends are Hindus
Ah.
and Muslims. That's the view. So I have no Christian. Well, I mean best friends.
Mm.
That's my. And they used to eat my at my house. I used to eat at their house.
Okay.
So it's not a thing for my parents. But their view towards Hindu gods are same. No, you should not go to temple. I still remember an instant. I think it's like fourth, third or fourth standard. I can't recall it. So
Mm.
before the exams, before the exam, I think it's final exam. So before the exams, my Hindu friend went to a temple, Shiva temple. It was adjacent to my school. I was
Mm.
going to. So he went. This that time I was still in Jawabnagar.
Okay.
So I went to the temple for praying. I'd done the production also around the
Mm.
temple, and
Mm.
so the priest applied a vibhuti,
Oh. Okay.
and and my cousin saw it. My cousins
Oh dear.
they saw it, and they complaint went to my aunt. Yeah, the next day I went when I went to their home, my cousin's home. my aunt got upset. She's not even talking with me.
Oh.
I told, what happened? What happened? She said, why did you go to temple? Huh? Don't you know it's
Oh
a
dear.
biggest mistake? What happened if elders knows it? If I say
Wow.
to that brother, they address themselves as brothers. No pastor, no pastor, no pastor. Treatment in Jehovah's Witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one called pastor.
Okay.
Only brothers. Yeah. So what happened if I say to that brother, this brother, they will get angry. Think about it. You will make them upset. And it's written in the Bible, you should not worship. Look what happened to, uh, you know, Israelites when they worship the calf, golden calf.
Right.
See that? Yeah. So you remember that story, right? So,
Yes.
this is what happened. So don't do that. So from that day, I remember I did not go to any temple. Just
Okay.
for, even if my friends called me, invited me, I have to reject them with life. Yeah, of course, with life, I have to go to there, I have to go there. And if they offer prasad also, I did not take.
Oh. So you
Yeah.
had to lie to even go to your friend's house, and
Yep.
even if you took prasad, no one should have known. Okay.
Yeah, that's what. No, no, to be frank, I used to eat prasad secretly.
Mm. Okay.
Uh, because it got tasty.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now, when did you start having doubts about Christianity and what was in the Bible?
Yeah, so I'll explain the another difference about this CSI and job witnesses. In CSI, only few people will have the knowledge of the Bible
Okay.
entirely. I mean, in depth, to depth. But in job witnesses, even a 9 years old can be so aware of the Bible, everything in the Bible, two sentence, to the
Hmm.
word, sorry, to the word. They can be aware. If you give him what did Moses say in this during this conversation, they will say instantly because
Hmm.
they made them read from the very young ages. So that's the main difference. But in CSI, uh, small kids only knew about the New Testament. I can be fact.
Okay.
It's a fact. But in job witnesses, 9-year-olds have very uh, aware in the Old Testament itself.
Hmm.
Yeah, they know very depth from New Testament because there's a book called My Bible Story Book.
Okay.
So from very young age, they were encouraged to read this, so they know everything, what happened.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the thing. And what was the question asked? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. When did uh, when did you start having doubts about what was in the Bible and about Christianity?
Yeah, my Bible starts this way by researching more into the Bible, by looking more into the depth of the Bible. What is the meaning? Are they really? So I had my doubt started when I asked one of my elder. I saw a verse and he said, "Those who don't believe in Jehovah God," and this is the main difference. They call him Jehovah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus is not the God. Jehovah is the God. So if you don't believe in Jehovah, you will die and your soul will be tortured for eternity.
Mm.
Not physically, but your soul will be tortured eternally in the hell.
Hellfire.
You'll be banished to hell and be tortured there forever. So I saw this and I was shocked. It was what the hell? I knew uh, many good non-Christian, non-Jehovah Witnesses friend who was so good and so nice to me. They helped me from within my life. Every point in my
Mm-hmm.
life they helped me. and sometimes they inspired me to do good things, everything. But I asked my elder, do they deserve to go to hell even though they are good, did not make a mistake? And let's say if a person who lived his life, I mean, from birth to death, did not commit any sin, any wrong, does he deserve to go to hell just because he's a non-Christian? And the
Mm.
elder said, yes. Oh my, this this happened in my mind literally. I still remember the moment. I was frozen for few seconds. So I said,
Oh,
okay. Yeah, that's where it all started, by questioning the ultimate question. That's it. I believe this is a turning point in my life. So I kept reading everything in the Bible and connecting the dots. Sometimes Bible speak in puzzles.
mm. Yeah.
So I used to, it was fun, like a Rubik's cube. It was fun
Okay.
to unpuzzle that. I used to love that. So I unpuzzled everything. I connected dots, and I said that's it. So I think at the age of 18 or 19, 20, I kept researching more into more Bible in my doing my plus two, plus one and plus two
Mm.
time. I was in the hostel, so I used to carry all the books, including the books given by the Jehovah's Witnesses. So
Okay.
I used to, yeah, I used to read them a lot. My friends used to just, they'll be shocked, why you're reading this too much. I said, because this is my faith. This is why my faith tell me to read more and more Bible. I used to answer them. And since you have asked, so it comes to question number two, I think, how you used to treat non-Hindus. So I still remember in my fourth standard, uh, I said to my Hindu friend that Vishnu is a false god.
Oh,
Yeah, can you believe this? A fourth standard guy saying being intolerant towards other religions.
oof. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the uh, Christian stand on non-Christians from the early age. This is what
Mm.
they do.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. During my plus one and plus two, I used to research a lot into the Bible and used to find weird things and sometimes even ugly.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the point, turning point.
Okay. So what other things made you leave Christianity?
So, like I said, that I got a habit of researching more from Jehovah's Witnesses. I think it's my inner. No, nobody. I got it from nobody. I got it just self-learned and self-gifted. So I should thanks for that. So
Mm-hmm.
this researching habit, while I was while I was before atheist itself. So
Okay.
made me look into things, how Christianity spread, how Christianity spread all over the world. See, thing is that everyone believes that Christianity is spent in a peaceful way. Like people held meetings and they used to attract people, they used to heal
Mm-hmm.
people. In the name of Jesus, I cast away the devil. That thing. So people used to think that this, in a good way, Christianity have spreaded from the beginning. Yeah, it may be for certain point of time, but after that, it's blood. If you really turn the pages of how Christianity has spreaded, you will find blood everywhere.
Mm.
Blood, torture, casting away into the sea, or casting, they cast you banish you from the place you live, banish from the church, and made you into a slave.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Think about it. I'll say one thing. So this everything, the Christianity spread is through conquest. Major part of it, majority of the thing. First, they come peacefully and they will notice and they will send a letter to that Catholic Church. Just a pattern. It's a land conquest. Totally learned conquest. I think there is an African proverb, about this Christian. When they came to our land, this is from African proverb. When they came to our land, we had the land, they had the Bible. Now they started preaching us, they have the land and we have the Bible.
Yes.
If someone can, I read this at the very young age, doing my atheist time. I think before that I saw this and I totally decoded it. I kept it at mind and then I kept searching the history of the church, history of the Pope and Catholic Church. So I came to bizarre things, bizarre and undisturbing. It's very disturbing. It's a very disturbing thing. They used to torture people just because they left Christianity. Christianity is not very nice as it seems now. No, it was very much forcing them. They literally force you into going to church. If you meet the church, then we are fine. And they take the tax, they said, religious tax, 10% of your, income. I think you are aware of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a rule by book, by Bible. It's in the Bible, to give 10%, 10 part of your income. So they tax you, they force you, and they conquest. They go to a land, first they see how is the land, and they will send a letter to that Christian kingdom, and they will send that through to conquest. This is how it spread. Please don't think it's as just singing songs and celebrating Christmas. And this Christmas thing is stupid thing. I agree with Jehovah's Witnesses on this. So, I agree with Jehovah's Witnesses on this. It's true. The Christmas is nothing. So since Christmas is coming up, ask your Christian friends, mention the date of Christmas in Bible. Which verse, the date? No, they cannot. It's a made-up festival. If you look into more of the history of Christmas, it's a made-up pagan festival mainly. So see, I'll tell you, Christianity is not perfect. Trust me, but they may appear as perfect above, but inside and outside is so perfect, merry and singing songs, praising Lord. But inside, no, it's imperfect. They're not as perfect as they tell you. It's totally imperfect. And this is the main reason, one of the main reasons, kept researching more into the history of Christianity. And they literally burned women who can read. Yeah, if you watch the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Tell No Tale, you can see a girl looking into a telescope and someone calling her a witch. So according to them, according to early Christian, from beginning to I think 18th century, a learned woman is a witch, and you should burn them.
Yes.
Because in Bible, woman is inferior. You can look at them in Timothy, First Timothy chapter 2:12 or somewhere. There is there. I do not allow women to teach to men because they are the only purpose of women is to give birth, and through that they achieve good name. And they also say that in Garden of Eden, it was the woman who got deceived first. So women have lesser knowledge and lesser understanding and less common sense according to Christianity. This they don't teach you. They say that look at the West, women are uprising. No, it's a Western idea. It's not Christian ideology. It's a Western ideology. People may get confused. Look at US. It's majority are Christians. So why are women roaming freely? And they can wear anything they want.
Right.
they ask this question. So you should understand that it's not a Christian ideology, it's a Western ideology. They adopted Western ideology. It's not a Christian ideology from Europe. They came this before Christianity, every place was free. And women are treated as women were in good position, like in war and in administrative jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a Western idea. In fact, it's a Sanatani idea that women are equal to men.
Mm-hmm.
They call Europe copied from us, and from Europe, these USA copied. They say that Christians are liberal. No, they in literally there is a scarf, a scarf thing in Bible about women. They should cover
Yes.
their women in head scarf, and they should lower their voice and this and that. So this is one of the main reasons. I did not like that. I always treated men and women equally. So by the time I turned 18, I came to know about rights. So I realized men and women should be treated equally. So this is one of the reasons.
Okay. Okay. So, when did you finally leave Christianity, and how did that happen?
My 7 years back, 7.5 years,
Okay.
2012 and 13. Yep.
Okay.
Back. Yeah, I still remember it because I told myself that that's it. I had enough of it. Even my parents started gradually noticing me, not attending that kingdom hall or asking anything about Bible or anything about elders. Elders, my brothers, you know, elder
Mm-hmm.
in my job. So I think the gradual understood, and sometimes uh, they raise their voice against that behavior. Why you're not attending? I said I don't want to come that thing. I did not actually tell the reason. This is what happening to me. No, I did not open up to them. I said that then they gradually gave up on me. They said, okay, let you be.
Okay.
So that's it, 7.5 years. Yes. That that's when I told I had it, that's all.
Okay. So, have your parents accepted that you are no longer a Christian?
Yeah, it took time. For
That took time.
4 years to be exact. 4 years, I
Mm,
think. 3 to 4 years.
yeah, I
He
know
was
that can be
tough.
tough.
Yeah, he was tough because they were in shock. I think, I don't know how they found out. I think I was showing a Hindu devotional video. I think
Oh,
before embracing Dharma, I was an atheist for 2.5 years maybe. So I used to
okay,
look
atheist.
more into atheist stuff.
Okay, so
More
then
into
that.
atheist. There is no God like videos, and God is false, science is true. And I used to listen to podcasts and every seminar of the God debate. I still remember that video.
Ah,
Sam Harris, yeah, Sam Harris, yes,
Sam Harris, yes.
yeah, Sam Harris. So that's how I was an atheist for 2.5 years.
Okay. So then, when did you come around to Sanatan Dharma?
5 years ago.
5 years
I
ago.
still remember it. Yeah, because while I was looking to these atheist videos, I saw a video of Sadhguru,
Oh,
and I started using Twitter as well.
okay.
Yeah, so through that, I knew that this is Dharma. Yeah, not what they are portraying in Bollywood movies, like hand Hindu stuff. I used to hate Brahmins, to be frank,
Mm,
because that's how they projected in movies. the greedy, the casteist. Yeah, even though I never experienced any casteism from anyone, only maybe thrice. Yeah, I can move 4 times, that's it. But personally, to me, no, nobody, said you are from a lower caste. We are great. No, no, they did not say that. But even though they did not show, I think it's the movie effect as on everybody.
Oh,
This anti-Brahman, anti-Hindu narrative. Yeah. So that's it. That's a good videos and through Twitter, so many handles like true
mm.
ideology.
Yes, yes, he's a good one.
Yeah.
Bharadwaj is his name now. He
Okay.
goes by his
Yeah,
real name.
oh, yeah, yeah, exactly. He got his real name. And I saw movies, to everybody will think silly, but one of the major uh, thing is that I learned about the Peshwa Bajirao. You remember Bajirao Mastani movie?
Yes.
I saw that and I googled him and I liked him so much. So I thought, yeah, Hindus are true heroes. They're not losers like how they show in our history textbook. That's what we are
Oh,
taught. Yeah, yeah, we were so losers. We Hindus are so losers. That's what they teach you through movies and textbooks and art as well. So that's the turning point. So for the few,
yes.
only few, there are many. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Now, there's a lot of talk about what has been going on in Andhra Pradesh, that there's, people have been saying
Uh,
there's been
frankly,
mass conversions. What have you
from
noticed?
but yeah, frankly, I'm from Telangana, but Andhra Pradesh is, let's say, CM is Christian. I'm saying it back. Let's say.
Yeah.
So it's meant to be happen. I don't know how so many people did not notice that, but CM is a Christian. Let's accept that. He's brother-in-law is evangelist,
Mm.
and bingo, powerful combination. You have the evangelist and the power. You mix that, you get a whole lot of mass conversion. And that's obvious. A man who is if they are educated little about this, how these conversions work, they will obviously say that what can we say? Uh, uh, you know, CM is uh, CM is a Christian and his brother-in-law is an evangelist. Whole family is a Christian. Then it's about to happen. So it's sickening because I heard stories about going into Bible villages. Like they're taking it's like a project. It's a
Mm.
project for them. There's so many projects. I don't want to mention names, but so many projects. Yeah, this project take that village. This product take this village. Their only agenda is to convert them. That's it. And they look for the weak point in the people, what they lack, and this missionary provides with them, and bingo, hallelujah, you get converted.
Uh, what is it like in Telangana? Are they as active as in Andhra
Yeah,
Pradesh?
no, it's too much better. If you have
Okay.
no reports of mass conversion, yeah, here and
Okay.
there, you know,
Mm. Okay.
just once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, it happens. People getting, but not Andhra Pradesh. It's worrisome. I don't know why people ignore that.
Yeah. 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 um, Now, what advice do you have for Christians about especially if they have questions and doubts? What would you say to them?
To, to Christians, I'll say this: it's not a easy. If you are looking to easy way to get out, no, please forget that. It's never easy. First, you have to unclean all the brainwashing you've been through since childhood. I left Christianity as 23, I think, 23, or I don't know. I don't remember, but imagine that 20 years of believing one thing and nobody helped me personally. I think nobody came to me. Nobody knocked on me and said, believe in Hinduism. You'll get good karma. In next life, you will born as a rich person. If you believe in Shiva, in next life, you'll be a rich guy. No, nobody said that. Nobody made that false promises like these people, these Christians do. Nobody did that. It's a self-realization. It's a hell. It's a hell to go through all this. It's never easy. If you think it's hard, trust me, I've been there. It's like mental torture, it's emotional torture for you. What to believe? Seriously, you can't bend a full-grown tree, right? You can't bend
Right.
it this way, the full-grown tree. It's
Right.
hard and it's impossible. So this is I unlearned all the things I learned from the childhood. That's the first thing. You should accept that. And coming to questioning, do not think that is weird to odd question or don't hesitate. Just ask them. If you have a doubt, ask them. Go for the gut feeling, You go for the gut feeling. Don't listen to your heart or brain. If you get a feeling in the gut when you hear something or meet with people, go for the gut feeling. If your gut, if you yes, if you have a disturbance in your stomach, trust me, it's a lie. And it's a
Yeah.
fake one. That's not go for the gut feeling. Keep questioning. That's the
Okay.
hardest part. You think, my pastor or elder brother thinks I am weird or going out of the track of Christianity just because I'm questioning. No, questioning is the great part because uh, I don't know about everybody, but in India, it's in our DNA to question because this is a land of questioning, like Sadhguru said. This is not a
Yes.
land of belief; it's a land of question, seeking your own path. It's in your DNA. Just let it out, just like the Seventh Sense movie.
Mm.
Just
Yeah.
let it out of you and keep asking questions and keep searching. Don't stick to this mainstream media, education, literature, or art. Keep searching. Just go through hell. The information is out there. The bread and crumbs are out there in the everywhere. Just look through it and go for the gut feeling. That's all I want to say. And I have uh, advice to give Hindus. So many advice. I'll make a few. The thing is that it's a ignorance. Like my friend, my bestie, like my bestie says, always says, it's a ignorance that led to this way. This condition is happening to Hindus just because of our ignorance. Don't be ignorant. You to keep searching or take help from Christians like me. Learn from them what this like Mayaji or Mission Kali or any other people who are left Christianity. Both from India and foreign. The thing is that this is the one of the most successful and the best trick they use on non Christians. They cherry pick the thing. They sugarcoat everything. They
Yes.
hide the sugarcoating. They hide the bitter parts and they sugarcoat it with the sweet thing. So while preaching, while holding meetings or everywhere, they only preach the nice things like Jesus is the Savior. Come to God, it's very merry and happy life, prosperous life you will have. Yeah, this is the sugar coating, but the bitter truth is out there. And this is my message and request to all in you. Just go for the bitter part. Keep on searching the bitter part or take help from us or any ex-Christian you feel comfortable with. They will teach you what is the bitter part in a Christianity and educated yourself. First, education is good. I'm not saying to reject. I'm not saying to don't read Bible. That's a bad thing, Knowledge is good, everything. We are not like Christians, We are Hindus. Knowledge is always good for us. We should not be like them. So keep
Yes.
reading and don't feel uncomfortable reading Bible, because you have to counter them. So educate yourself first.
Yes. Yes.
That's the main motto of this advice. You have to be educated about this every Abrahamic religion.
Yes.
You have to educate yourself about this. That's the main advice. And be united. To my Hindu brothers and sisters, keep your egos aside and be united. Think about it. Thousands years of sacrifice is in our blood. Don't let it go in vain. We are the only last line of defense between hell and humanity. If we are gone, if this Vedic knowledge is gone, that's it. The earth is just hell. You should have to. You just don't have to die to go to hell. The hell will be on the earth if this Vedic knowledge is ignored. So please keep aside your egos. Like some other caste. First of all, there's no casting in Hindu. That's another topic. So don't get divided by north, east, west, or South Indian. We are all Hindus, mainly Sanatanis. We should be united. There is no other way. When we are divided, hell happened to us. Our temples got destroyed. Our wealth was looted. Our women were raped, and our men were killed or converted, or even worse.
Right.
This happened. So there is no compromise, and when it comes to united Hindu, that is one of my main motto. First, to educate Hindus about this, the bitter truth about the Christianity, and next is unifying them. This is the main motto, and I got inspiration through my Twitter friends, my bestie.
Yes.
That's my message.
Yes. Well, I'm very glad to hear that. Well, Dhanyavad, Viruji. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me.
Jai Shri Ram. Har Har
Jai Shri
Mahadev.
Ram, Har Har Mahadev.